PE with Laura. Today is the 20th PE with Laura. We did have a day off at Easter, and I went back to look at some of the videos, and I had like 2 number 15s and 2 number 8s. So that's why I called it Easter Friday and Good Friday and Easter Saturday, and then Start Fresh this week. It's like I lost track of what day it was. So what we're going to do today is set a few benchmarks. In other words, where are you with everything? So I've got my little notes here because I want to make sure I get everything included. So first we're just going to warm up. So what I want to do is inhale and exhale. And the cueing is going to be important, especially if some of you are new coming in here. So hence I'm not going to use any music. You can use the music, of course, at your house. Push that rear end up behind you and hold torso side to side. Feel me, just turn the clock on. Torso side to side. So I've got weights, heavy weights, light weights. We're not going to do too much of one thing. Inner thigh and groin. So here again, the intention is to warm you up a little bit. Inner thigh and groin. Because if you did not do the workout before this, then I want to make sure your joints are all warmed up. Nice. Squat down. You put your elbows or your forearms into your knees. Push them out to the side. Squeeze your glutes to come up. Nice. Just reaching. Move this mat for a sec. Reaching. Bring your knees up. Okay, so setting benchmarks. If you don't have weight, maybe grab some soup cans or some rocks. But we're only going to be doing about 12 of each exercise. Change it to outer thigh. Squeeze the glutes. So we're going to pick up light weights first. And as you do each exercise, you can ask yourself, scale of 1 to 5. 1 is easy, 5 is really difficult. Because if you're getting a 3 or a 4 out of it, fabulous. Double up, squeeze, squeeze, yes. Tighten up, go for the balance. Got the glutes. Got these crazy pants on today, which have been great for the boxing, because you'll know which direction my leg is going in. Left, you'll see what I mean in a minute. Good, come on, squeeze. And squeeze. Beautiful, turn the toes out a little bit. Just go down, and back is straight. Just try and get inner thigh and groin stretch. Hold it there, give yourself a side stretch, lengthening up. Squeeze your rear end, press your foot into the ground. Nice, and the other side, lift it up. So for those people just coming on, I've got a mat, I'm gonna have a towel, I've got some weights, setting some benchmarks. One arm, swivel around, synovial fluid in the shoulder. Yes, and the other side. Hydrate, hydrate, hydrate today, please. If you're in the Cayman Islands, it's getting hotter and hotter. Okay, light weights. Squatting down to pick up your weights, whatever they are, rocks, books. There's some heavy books out there. The hardest part's holding onto them. Okay, just a quick little series, warming up the shoulders. Upright rows. Good. Every time I lift it up, I want you to squeeze right between your shoulder blades. And 4, yes. Abs are in. Your glutes are tight. Tighten up your glutes. So rather than look like you're doing it, show up how you want to show up today. Really tune into that body and have everything work. Shoulder blades together, up and over. 2 more. Bring it up. Beautiful. And in front. One arm up, and then the other. Quick body check. Pain-free? What about out to the side? You can have knuckles up or thumb up. Everyone's pain-free. Let's do 4 in the front. 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Abs in, lifting up. Good. Any discomfort in the shoulders at all? Try it with your thumbs up. If that goes away, fabulous. If it's still bothering you, maybe just change your range of motion so you're only lifting up to here. That's 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Bring it in. Military press. And 2 and 3 and 4. Don't forget these are light weights. 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. 4 more. Even books, soup cans. If you haven't done this exercise in a while, you'll feel it in your shoulders. Tricep kick back. Now you can see those crazy pants. Elbows up, and back you go. Kicking back. The triceps and the back of the arm. So if these weights are light for you, or you have no weights at all, then get your mind into your muscles. Squeeze the tricep. It's the back of that arm right there. Tighten it up, tighten it up, tighten it up, tighten it up. Arms are down, abs are in. You ready? What I want you to do is I want you to turn your palms towards each other and squeeze as reverse flies. Squeezing the back, the muscles in your upper back. Squeeze them together. Squeeze them together, everything with full intention. Nice, abs in. Always remind yourself of what you have to do. Squeeze, and squeeze, pop in 4 more. 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Hands on thighs, tailbone comes under. Rotators, open and close. Open and close. Squeeze right behind those arms, open and close. Yes, right behind that shoulder. Squeeze, the elbows are in tight. Last set of 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Okay, listening to your body. Hinge, support yourself. One elbow comes high, one arm is down low. Okay, you're going to rotate your body, but holding your abs. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax the arms. Great. Now, when we go to do heavy weights, I'm going to give you modifications. So say, for example, you have 2 light weights, and you want to make 1 heavy weight. That's cool. We'll give you another way to be able to adapt that. For right now, weights down, legs. You ready? I'm going to turn sideways so you can see. You can too. Decide what leg is going to be in charge. And I want you to take a step forward. Might take a few tries. Find where you can be, where you can go into your lunge. Okay, so I've got my glutes tucked under. I'm going to start feeling this in my thigh, my hamstrings, my quadriceps, foot nice and strong. Okay, we get 12 dips. Take it down. So we talked about scale of 1 to 5. If everything we're doing right now is a 3, 1 is easy, 5 is really difficult, then that's good. And it's nice to go into the 4s and towards the 5 once in a while. Pain-free, just muscular work. Nice. 4 more. It's 4, and 3, and 2. There's your 12 dips. Now hold it. 1, 2. Tap that front foot. Holding, abs in. Beautiful. Squeeze the glutes a little tighter. Beautiful. Keep it right down there. Scale of 1 to 5. Maybe one leg more than the other. Live dangerously. Go down just a little tad more. And squeeze your glutes and come up. Get the hamstrings activated back here. Limber them up. And of course we have 2 legs. Here we go. Figure out where that lunge is going to be. And get yourself down a little bit. Pain-free in the knees, please. Figure out where it is. Tailbone tucked under. You can tap your front foot. Dip it down. And 2. Good. 3, 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8, and 9, and 10, and 11, and hold. Good. Abs in. Now you might find one side's a little bit more sensitive than the other, but it's also because you were in a lunge over there as well. So feel strong, abs in. Pull in the belly, you got it. Welcome, welcome. Hold it. Squeeze the glutes, squeeze the glutes. Squeeze it. You are 8 minutes in. Squeeze. Good. Drop it down a little bit more. Nice. Holding that lunge. Squeeze it up. Get the legs to move. Lactic acid build up. So we are moving the legs to get it to flow. The blood to flow through. Knee. Knee. Swing them out. Crazy pant day. Swing them out. Swing them out. These pants probably glow in the dark, I'm guessing. And swing them out. Good. 4 more. And 3, and 2, and 1. So you had a preliminary little lightweight upper body. Did some legs. Okay, let's go back to the upper body. I'm going to keep it simple. I've got down We're gonna do biceps and triceps and upright rows. So get your heavy weights, whatever they might be. Okay, we're not doing very many, so scale of 1 to 5. I want you to ask yourself, after you do each exercise, what was it? Was it a 3? 1 is easy, 5 is difficult. Could you have done another set? Because you always can at your house, of course. Okay, upright rows first. Ready? Bring them on up. Next. 2, 3, right between those shoulder blades. 4, 5, 6, 7, let's go to 12, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Right. Now, if you have light weights and you're putting them both in one hand, then you could have done this. Okay? No, you couldn't have done that. If you had both weights in one hand, you're just going to do one side first and then the other side. If these weights are really heavy for you, then you could alternate to give yourself a little bit of a break in between. Let's go to triceps next. 1 foot forward, 1 foot back, elbows up. If you have 2 weights in one hand, then I want you to focus on just that one arm. If you have 1 weight in each hand, here we go. 1, 2, 3, neck nice and straight. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And if you have 2 weights in one hand, change hands. If you're going to do a second set of triceps, do it now. I'm not. Instead, I'm with everybody else who's just waiting for you to finish, and we're going to work our shoulders. So some of you I know at the other end have heavy weights. Get your second set of triceps in. And once again, if you're holding 2 weights in one hand, do your other arm. You should almost be about done. Okay, biceps is next. Feet apart. All the different ways we can do biceps. Regular bicep curl. Or you could turn them and do hammer curl. Or you could do one arm at a time. Okay? Or maybe you have a heavy weight in one arm, and you're going to do one arm, and then you do the other arm. We're going to do 30 seconds, so you can decide how you want to do the exercise. I'm going to change it constantly. So follow me or not. Here we go. Here's our 30 seconds. This is a regular bicep. Beautiful. Shoulders are back, strong abs. Hammer curls. Nice and tight. Now the biceps originate in the shoulders. So you gotta keep them stable while you do this. One arm. There we go. And the other arm. And that's your 30 seconds. Beautiful. Let's put the weights down. Okay. Back to legs before we hit the mat. Are you ready? First of all, arms. Swing around. Lactic acid. Just a little of everything. And once again, we do have weights at Fitness Connection we're renting out. So if you need something, give us a holler. Or preferably leave me a message. Okay. Bring that arm across. Drop the shoulder. Arm across. Drop the shoulder. Tricep stretch. And then the other one. Okay, getting through with our benchmark. Next one is squats. Are you ready? So, let's make sure we're doing them properly. Feet parallel, or you might have them turned down a little bit. That's totally cool. I want you to push yourself back and find your squat. You'll be able to tap your toes. Tuck the tailbone under, and you'll see my back flatten out the minute I do that. And squeeze your glutes to come back up. Go back down, and squeeze the glutes to come back up. You have to focus on these guys pulling you back up. Push it out there. Now they're stretching out, and then you squeeze and come forward. Good, and again, and squeeze and come forward. Pain-free in the knees, I hope, and come forward. Okay, in a second, we're gonna have a 30-second hold, and see how you do. Back here, because if you can't do 30 seconds starting now, if this is really difficult for your legs right now, it gives you a benchmark of where to start. So in another week, you go, hey, that's easy now. Here's your muscles got stronger, adapt to it, and you have the muscular endurance as well. Keep it nice and strong. There we go, that's 15 seconds. Push down with those heels. Abs are in. Got a big old clock in front of me. Hold it. Press it down the inside of your feet. Inside of your feet. Hold it. Nice. Shoulders relax. Squeeze your glutes and come up. Tap your feet. Now, for those of you with knee problem, let me tell you a little secret. That inside of your foot, that's the one you're going to press down to the floor. And it will help engage your inner thighs, make it easier on the knee. Okay, how'd you do? 30 seconds, no big deal? Scale of 1 to 5, maybe a 3. Okay, next benchmark. Okay, now, next one we're going to do is, I always have a list. Okay, we did a lunge. Okay, push-ups. So grab your towel, whatever it's going to be. Now, I know a couple people out there with wrist injuries like myself, so we have to modify a little bit. You can be with a full push-up, okay, and having to bend your elbows. I have to use one hand a little differently. Or you can do modified, which is what I'm going to do because of my wrist. If you're doing modified, you're not on your kneecaps, I'm on my thigh. And when you go down, you press up, that's when you squeeze the arms together. Okay? So decide how you're going to do it. And by the way, if these are both really difficult for you, you can do it against a wall. You can stand up, put your hands in front, and dip towards the wall. Does that make sense? And when you're doing your push-up, think of squeezing your arms together, because that's going to be for the pectoralis, the chest. So in your push-up, you squeeze the arms together. All right. You ready? We're going to do a 30-seconder. How many can you do in 30 seconds? If I stop, you stop, it doesn't matter, because remember your number, and we'll do it again next time. Modify your regular. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. How you doing? 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I'm watching the clock. 14. Keep going. 15. 10 seconds. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, and that's 30 seconds. Nice job. Okay. Swing out those arms. Here we go. Abdominals. Just do the traditional crunching. Ribs coming to your hips, right here. Okay? We're going to have, I want you to do, let's do 30 seconds and see if you can stay on tempo the whole time. Are you ready? No neck injuries. If you have this, is also a great idea, you guys. If you have a towel, you put it here. Helps relax your head and shoulders. Here we go. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 10 more, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8, and 9, and 10. Good. Bring one leg up. Relax your arms. Put the toes behind that foot. Can you keep your legs there? Now take this leg and push that leg forward. Stretch out the back of those legs. Push your heels to the ceiling. Press your bum to the ground. Right. And change legs. This back foot pushes that toe forward and stretch. Nice. And hold it. Hold it. And bend the knees. Rock and roll up. Okay. For those of you that can do everything with no problem, awesome. For those of you who are just starting off, it's a great way to sort of see where you're at, and then we'll go from there. Okay, have a fabulous day.